So today we have launched our HP Atala secure encryption solution that will be able to address concern areas of any customer, whether the data is in rest or in motion, or whether the form factor from customer side is in within premise or in cloud, or for that matter, and hybrid solution. So customers are looking out for those kind of approach. There has always been a trade-off between having an encryption solution and the performance that you need as a customer. I think Atala encryption secure technology and the solution is pretty much well in line with that, and it addresses the concern area of the customer. In fact, we integrate pretty much in line with HP Generation 8 server, and there is no impact in terms of the latency or the performance of the server. So I think when any customer looks for sensitivity of the data and the protection around the data that they have, I think encryption will be kind of a last solution that they will be looking out for in terms of completing their whole DLP life cycle. We have seen the multiple survey reports which says that almost 122 breaches happens on every week. It means these are successful breaches. So you have a DLP solution in place, process in place, technology in place, but in case if a breach happens, what are the safeguards as a customer you have taken? I think Atala will be a very strong solution in terms of making sure that even if a sensitive data is moving out, the compromise doesn't happen. So typical example would be a hacker, very well-trained hacker, pulling out the data from your infrastructure, which is sensitive and has a lot of business value. In spite of him having taking control of that data, he will not be able to access it. So I think Atala will be a very strong solution for any large organization or an organization that consider their data to be much more sensitive.
Which are the main industry verticals which are looking for this kind of solution in India?
I think industry vertical wise, BFSI definitely comes on top of the mind because of the regulatory requirements that they have, and also the kind of sensitivity and the business value of the data that they carry. Secondly, I would say the government and the PSU will also consider it as one of the key requirement as we move forward. Because governments are also becoming very IT savvy. A lot of infrastructure is opening up. They are investing a big time in terms of data, SOC services and IDC services. So in that case, I think to make sure that the data is protected and it's encrypted, and also making sure that they are not facing a lot of challenges when it comes to key management. I think these are the few things that will make this whole business proposition from technology perspective more lucrative to government PSUs as well.
Are some of the security solutions losing the its own edge? Is it becoming a commodity kind of product?
I think product becomes commodity when organization stops investing in innovation and also in terms of the research that they do. I think HP has been very strong in that space, and we consider research and innovation as the key pillars for any product launch that we do. That's the reason you see we keep on bringing new products which is more relevant to the customer, and we address all the key areas of concern that any customer could have, whether it is first line of defense when you call a network perimeter security, or maybe intelligence platform like ArcSight, or for that matter if you move forward for application. I think it's all about innovation and the investment that you do, and making your research team bringing more feeds and information which will become much more relevant for any customer.
Is security the top priority for CIOs in India, please?
For CIOs in India?
Yeah.
Absolutely, yes. If you go through a couple of survey reports from government as well, you see that the response that they have got, 75% of the people from Indian, which whom they have done this survey, they have said that the investment from the organization for them in terms of security space is going to move up. More than 60% said that the security has been considered as the key priority area, and even the top managements are supporting those initiatives. So definitely yes, I think in India, organizations are becoming more aware for the requirement to have a robust security in their infrastructure, and they are bringing in more investment for that.
Would you like to sum up on the announcement today?
I think Atala product line from encryption is going to complete our offering as a solution portfolio. We already have a tipping point solution for first level of network security, where we deliver next generation firewall and next generation IPS as well. We have a very strong 45 product portfolio which addresses concerns pertaining to your application security, and then we have a very strong tool from ArcSight platform which will give you an intelligence. So I think these are all the approach that we take from a security offering. Encryption from Atala is going to give you a last difference. If breach happens, your data need to be protected. So I think it gels well in terms of complete portfolio that we carry.